We are in session 10 of our review of the book of Daniel, and we are going to plunge into Daniel chapter 9. And for many prophecy buffs, me included, this is probably one of the most pivotal chapters in the entire Bible if you're going to understand end-time prophecy. The last 4 verses of the chapter are the fabled 70-week prophecies. We'll go through all of that. And so we are in chapter 9 of the book of Daniel. Now, just to give you context here a little bit, you realize Daniel's 12 chapters. The first 6 are historical, where he's deported, he encounters Nebuchadnezzar and interprets his dream, and his rivals, and he gets promoted as a result of that performance. His rivals get a chance to try to undo his 3 friends, the fiery furnace episode. Nebuchadnezzar, the king of the world at that time, writes a chapter in the book in which he recounts his lesson in pride that God gave him. Very interesting chapter. But then, of course, the fall of Babylon. We spent 2 sessions on that because Babylon is not only important historically from a biblical perspective point of view, but it's going to be I believe, one of the major prophetic milestones that's emerging on the horizon. So we spent 2 sessions on that. Then we get to the lion's den. Now we're in the Persian Empire period. And you realize that the chapters 2 through the end of 7 are not written in Hebrew, they're Aramaic, because those chapters focus on the Gentile world. Very unusual for the Bible to do that. It usually sees everything, past and future, through the lens of Israel. But this is a section that is so dear to us because it's very unabashedly focusing on the Gentile world. Now, after the first 6 chapters, we have 6 chapters that are a collection of the visions. They're, in a sense, appended at the end, which means they're not in chronological order, the chapters all as a group. We have the times of the Gentiles, which we reviewed, and then we have the ram and the goat, that is the career of Alexander the Great as he defeats the Persians. And then we're in chapter 9, the 70 weeks, tonight. And next time will be, after we finish the chapter 9, will be get that strange glimpse of the dark side. And then we'll see the silent years between the testaments written in advance, and then we have the total wrap-up of all of history in the book of Daniel. Very exciting book. But again, it's not in chronological order. The chapters 7 and 8 occur between chapters 4 and 5. And chapter 9 occurs between chapters 5 and 6, because they're visions that were seen at that time. Looking at another way, when we got down into Nebuchadnezzar's lesson in pride, the next session would have been the times of the Gentile vision that Daniel himself received, and then the ram and the he-goat. Then Babylon falls in chapter 5, and we have this strange plot of the Magi